Alright, we're back in the basement for another game of Saga after a long layoff during a busy summer. Playing a game of Battle at the Ford, 6 points, Irish versus the Vikings. For here we got 9 warriors, a Curad, Warlord, 8 Hearthguard, another Irish hero Curad, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more warriors, and then 6 warriors. Don, what do you got on your side with the Vikings?
4 warriors, 10 warriors, 6 warriors, 8 warriors, 4 Hearthguard, and archers.
Alright, coming back with Irish turn 1. Irish turn 1. Basically just everything over here maneuvered up, get within just outside of 12 inches of the Vikings over there. And the Curad hero and the 9 or so warriors just maneuvered across the bridge. Got 3 abilities still on my battle board, waiting for Viking turn 1. Alright, Viking turn 1. Don, what do we have here happen here?
The sudden Viking surge over the bridge. First set of warriors marching up across the bridge. The rest of the Viking force maneuvered into position to crush the Irish in the next turn. We preserved 7 out of our 8 dice, so on to turn 2 for Irish.
Irish turn 2. Started off just maneuvering these units over here, this unit over here, the warriors plus the hero with them. Then Irish hero did what he does. He moved forward and used seed to mark this unit and gave everybody else a +1 shooting against them. Then used the old ways to activate some units of warriors. Moved up and shot, caused a little bit of casualties. These guys moved up and shot. He used Odin though and put 3 fatigue on them, but left the fatigue there. Caused some more casualties. Got him down to just 1 warrior. His saves weren't doing real great. Warlord moved up and tried to finish him off, but he threw the combat bonus for some extra defense dice and couldn't kill him. Then the Hearthguard moved up to the edge of the river and threw their javelins over here using Fearbolt to get some extra dice. Killed a whole bunch of dudes and activated a second time. Oh, they should have a fatigue on them, Don, if you could grab one. And killed some more. Got them down to just 4 levies, so that won't be too bad. And that's it. Going into Viking turn 2. Viking turn 2. Don, what happened over here?
Well, the Vikings came charging over with their unit of 10 warriors, decimated the Irish javelin here, push them back.
It's important to note Ragnarok is left.
Ragnarok
so all these charges are
activated.
free, and
Yes.
I'm armor 2 with my warriors. Not great.
So we charged them again, finished them off.
Yeah, blow them up around here.
Then
Spread fatigue here,
Yep.
here.
Then we turned right and charged again for free, and beat up on yet another group of Irish javelin. We used a little bit of Aller to help make sure that we re-rolled our misses, which originally didn't help because they were 1s and then they became 1s again.
Yes, hitting on 2s, he re-rolled 2 1s and got 2 more 1s. Pretty epic.
Other than that, the Warlord moved up to support his unit and lead the rest of his troops across the bridge in future turns.
All right. Irish turn 3 coming up. All right, Irish turn 3. Used the old ways, activated these guys to throw it over here, and used seeds to give everybody else a +1 to hit. Moved my hero over and shot them, but didn't do anything. Moved my warlord over. He killed maybe 1 or 2. Moved these guys over, and they shot twice. He used a bunch of the fatigue. Used Odin, I think, on them too to put a bunch of fatigue and raise their armor. So altogether, it really didn't do a whole lot. He still got enough for to generate a die there. So kind of disappointed with this round of shooting. Then over here, the other part of the old ways moved this unit up, and he moved up with his kind of free activation. I got some guys in scoring position, but I'm kind of scared of the Vikings right now. All right, going into the next turn. Viking turn 3. All right, Don, what happened here?
Well, we're trying to follow up on our success of last turn. These warriors charged the javelin men, finished them off.
Not here anymore.
They used Frigg to dump their fatigue, and they also raised their armor. Then the warlord drew back on his free activation. He had the archer's fire to no effect, and these herdmen moved over to begin to support crossing the bridge.
All right, going into Irish turn 4. Okay, Irish turn 4, all the action happening over on this end of the bridge, or end of the river, I should say. I sent this hero charging in over there. Don't think he has any abilities. I think I lowered their armor to 3, but I rolled kind of bad, only got 1 hit. He saved it. Or did you not?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? Okay, I killed one dude.
Yeah.
All right. But he got a hit on me. I didn't save it either, so I took a hit. One fatigue from the resilience and 1 from the fight, so that sucked. Not really a great trade. I was scared of his Odin, didn't want to take 3 extra fatigue on these units, so I just moved them up. Didn't even bother throwing any javelins, so I killed 1 dude this turn. Going into Viking turn 4. Viking turn 4. All right, Don, what happened?
Well, the warlord made a glorious charge over the bridge, took down 2 of the Irish Hearthguard. However, he did not roll well on his saves and succumbed to his wounds. However, his Hearthguard are coming up to avenge him, and we are positioning for our final assault across the bridge.
All right, going into Irish turn 5. Irish turn 5. Rested with his free activation. We obey to rest these guys. Warlord charged in here, raised his armor to 6 with their fatigue. Killed these 2 dudes, but hit got through. Got 1 of the hits on, and so now he has 1 hit from the resilience and 1 hit from the fight. Going into Viking turn 5. All right, Viking turn 5. Here we go. What happened, Don?
Well, the herdmen assaulted across the bridge. They used Loki and Thor.
So I didn't use anything.
Thank goodness we used Thor, because I only rolled 2 6s. Otherwise, it was all 1s and 2s. Those 2 6s turned into 4 hits, which killed 2 of them.
3.
Or 3 of them.
Yep.
However, I lost all 4 of my herdmen, so it's not looking good for the Vikings.
All right, going to Irish turn 6. All right, Irish turn 6. Used Blood of the Kings to boost up my heroes. Rested them and sent them forward with a die. Then just moved my warlord over here with his free activation and told these guys to rest with their We Obey. And that's going to be it. Let's see if we can just keep them clogged up and score some points over there for the win. All right, Viking turn 6 in the end of the game. Don, how'd it go?
Well, the large warrior unit charged across. They did beat back the hero.
Yep.
Then they met the Hearthguard at the end of the bridge. They did kill a couple of them, left 1 out there, but not enough to get across the bridge or get victory points. So, a valiant Viking effort, but it just didn't come to fruition.
All right, and that's the end of the game.